If you have been doing your eye makeup the exact same way since the 90s, early 2000s, listen up. Now, my girl Erica Taylor, who is a professional makeup artist for over 30 years, talks about this all the time. And so I'm wanting to share this with you because these are some of the common things that I used to do that were making me look older. And so I'm going to show you what those common mistakes are and show you how to not do them so that you look more lifted, more snatched, more youthful looking. All right, so here we go. Number one, the brow. So if you're using a pencil to literally fill in your brow and it looks stamped on, it looks tattooed on, gone are the days that we are doing this. All right, this is way too exaggerated. It doesn't look natural. The other thing that we need to stop doing is putting light all the way across the lid, meaning a shimmer or a light shade all the way across the lid. You got to think of it this way. Light brings forward, dark recedes, right? So if you have a puffy or a crepey lid and you put light to it, that's going to accentuate that puffiness. It's going to accentuate that crepiness. And so we want to avoid bringing that forward or accentuating it even more. The other thing that we need to stop doing is that V. Now, that's something I used to do all the time, that outer V, just right there on that outer corner of the lid and right on into that crease line. That's not doing us any favors. The other thing that we need to stop doing is this full-on eyeliner from inner corner to the outer corner and just stopping it right there. First of all, this looks like it's levitating above my eye. This is making my eye look smaller. And because I'm stopping all the way at the end of my eye, well, guess what? My eye is going downward. So that's where I'm drawing the optics of my eye, is drawing them downward or making them look more droopy. Instead, here's what we want to do. So first, let's talk about the brow. Now, we are still using a brow pencil. I'm using a thin brow pencil to give me short hair strokes. Now, I'm using this to fill in where I have any kind of sparseness and just helping to also accentuate the natural shape of my brow. And then I'm taking a brow gel to fill in and accentuate the brow hairs. This is adding volume and fullness to my natural brow, also helping to keep my brows in place, still giving me flexibility and hold. It's also helping to cover up any kind of grays. It's still okay to put a little bit of light or metallic on the lid, just not all the way across. Focus it on the center of the lid and also on that inner corner to help brighten and open up the eye. It's still adding light, it's still accentuating our eye, but you can even see the difference that this lid looks bigger than this one. We aren't doing the V on the outer corner anymore. So taking that brush and applying on the outer corner and then blending upward to create that lift and that dimension to the eye, and then sweeping it in towards the inner corner of the eye to add that further dimension. And I also use a rounded dense brush to add a little bit of color to that lower lash line, just on the outer corner, to add a little bit of depth, a little bit of dimension, a little bit of smokiness. Lastly, the eyeliner. The eyeliner is not going from all the way to the inner corner to the outer corner. It's starting at my pupil and going out. And instead of stopping where my eye ends, I'm lifting with a little bit of a wing. And that's creating the optics of a lifted, more elongated eye. And it's not showing droopiness, whereas here you see that heaviness of my lid. These are just some of the subtle differences that you can do at home in order to create lift, to create dimension, to create more of a sculpted, youthful eye versus this sad, droopy, and just out of date eye.